Okay, yeah, perfect. We're recording. Okay. What is up? I have a little bit of music playing in the background just because I need it, but YouTube's funny where you can't use stuff. So this is going to be like one of those awkward silent pause, do your work. But I do want to say, y'all, I am super uncomfortable to do this because I am 1,000% still in the trenches with you guys. I have not intentionally built my business in this fashion
Lindsay?
ever. Okay, like I've just started these power hours with this group with you guys. And I'm just being really honest with you because that's really the way I roll. So I just, I'm just fumbling through. Most of you could probably teach me a thing or two, to be honest with you. But, I decided this year I want to be intentional about building my business again. I realize things have changed, people have changed, I've changed, and I have to get super uncomfortable and do a lot of these activities that honestly do not come naturally to me. A lot of the things I do during this hour are unnatural for me, but I just try to make it as much as me and real and fun as possible. Because let's be honest, I would much rather just post stuff on social media and have a bunch of people come to me because it was so awesome, right? But instead, we're having to go out and message and meet and do a bunch of crazy things. Okay, so with that being said, thanks so much for just jumping on. I just want to be able to take massive imperfect action together today. I know a lot of people start their workspace in a different way. Affirmations, going over that, looking at goals is a great way. I personally pray to God to send me the people who want and need this business, right? What we have to offer, and to give me the wisdom and courage to deliver the message and talk to them. I think a power hour does best followed by a workout because you get that mental clarity and you get really in tune with our mission, what we're here to do. I know when I'm working out, a lot of post ideas come to my head. I can't wait to connect other people to this because they deserve it comes to my head. It just kind of, it puts you into that mindset. Okay, but like I said, these are live, doesn't always necessarily fit into your place, but maybe you can position it to where it does fit. Your power hour goes right after your workout, if that makes sense for you. Okay, so I've got my little cheat sheet because like I said, I'm learning this with you guys. And I've been so inspired and so thankful to all of the people that I'm in this group with because they are so smart. I personally have to keep this very simple in order to keep it fun and so I don't overthink it. A lot of the tools that everyone's been using to find people and to track things, I'm just now implementing as well. So I won't be talking about any of that. I'm going to be talking about just the simple things that we already know how to do. We know how to type. We know how to talk. We know how to think. Those are the things that I'm going to be focusing on, okay? So it's kind of tricky. I have built my entire business on Facebook, but, things have changed. And I was very reluctant and stubborn to go over to Instagram, but I did. And I have not been intentional about building it until this group started. So it, like I said, it doesn't come natural. But it's also weird for this because it's like, okay, no, go to Facebook and no, go to Instagram. But I'm just going to, walk through this the best I can and you make it work the best you can, okay? So I've already said my prayers. God, send me the people who want and need this because I want to help them, right? So now we're going to start with expanding our network, adding to our network that we have to do every single day. It's 10:04. I'm going to pretend like it's 10:05. I'm going to start by going to my Facebook friend requests because there are thousands of pending. Well, probably, I think you can only max out at 1,000. There's definitely 1,000 pending there. So that to me is like, that's 1,000 people. Most of them are probably already coaches because that is something I run into, have a lot of coach following. So you have to sift through and it takes some time. But if you do not have the friend request pending, you can go to the friends of friends or friends in the common group. Now to the friend request pending, I have started already just because I want to play around with some things and tell you guys exactly what I'm saying. And I just said, very simple. And this is the thing that's not natural, but it kind of works. So I'm doing it. Hey girl, thanks so much for the friend request. I love making new friends. Are you a coach too? That's kind of been around for a long time. I kind of used it a few years ago, kind of starting back with it, right? But already today, the message I got back to that says, I am not, but I'm actually talking to Courtney about joining. That's my sister, I'm assuming. I don't know this girl. My sister is not a mutual friend, but apparently she knows her. Just talked to my sweet hubby about his support, and I'm ready to jump in. So I'm like, okay, well, that was a little positive boost because, she's joining somebody, and that's good. So that little snippet can work. So if you do not have, let me just repeat that. Thanks so much for the friend request. I love, I changed it here. I love making new friends. Are you a coach too? So you can send that when we start our 5 minutes. If you do not have a bunch of pending friend requests, you can message a friend of a friend or friends from common groups that you've built up past couple of weeks and say something to the effect of, hey, I hope you don't mind the ad. I saw we were in similar walks in life. I creeped your page a little, and I love having fun new people in my feed. I hope you have a fantastic day. Okay, so if you can write something like that really quick, and you're going to use the copy and paste, and let's just go to some of the places that you've been tracking your contacts or some of the places that you're looking for contacts, and let's take 5 minutes to add at least 10 people on Facebook. I'm going to my friend request. And I delete all scary looking people, and I don't do anything with the men. Because my husband works his business, I don't delete them because I may connect them to my husband. I'm looking for people who don't have a bunch of mutual friends. If they have one or two, I'll check them. Because there may be one or two from high school. But if there's a mutual friend, I just assume it's Beachbody. I've been a coach for 7 years, so that just kind of happens. Okay, so no mutual friends. She does not say that she's a Beachbody coach. She looks like she has things set to private, so she might not be a Beachbody coach. I'm going to send the message to her. And I don't accept a friend request until I know. And I know that sounds terrible, but I've had to do the whole I'm maxed out, delete me thing before, and I don't want to do that again. So many awesome people that are coaches already. Like, I want you. Okay. Who are you? Oh, you're a girl. You guys finding some people? Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you guys the whole time. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like this is easy for me. This has always been very unnatural, very weird. So I'm just doing it because it's a necessity. Okay, 2 ex-coaches are a friend, so we'll see. There's only 4 because I'm having to sift through a lot. Wish we could ring a bell when we get to 10. And then because I must have like a scarcity mindset, like at the end of this, I will go back to my sent messages and jot their names down so I can follow up, you know. Okay, I'm gonna try to squeeze in one more. The worst is when someone's like, yeah, I'm on your team. I'm like, eeks. My assistant did that. I should really talk to her about that. It happens, y'all. And when they get in it and they know this is what we do, then it makes sense. Delete, that's a hard delete here. A block should be coming. Okay. All right, so did anyone get 10? 5, that's about what I got too. 5, okay. So we just kind of see where we need to increase our time on something. If you are nailing something out in less time, go back to that activity. Maybe adjust your power hour to where I need 10 minutes there or whatever, but just let's use our time wisely. All right, so next, we got to go over to IG. Now, I don't know if any of you guys saw, but today, IG banned Linktree. Anyone see that? Oh, someone says it's an error. Well, I've already deleted my Linktree because I couldn't do anything else. Every time I tried to do anything, it told me I had an improper file or whatever it said. Okay, so here we are. Now, this one is kind of fun for me. I just started doing this with you guys, but it's been kind of fun. And of course, I took advantage of the information of searching the location. I'm right by Honeymoon Island and Cali DC Island. So many cute people go to that beach, all right? And they're posting their cute pictures. So that has been like the sweet spot for me, adding some quality people. So go into the location, search places, type in where you live, where you frequent, where you eat, where you hang out, your church, your grocery store, whatever, and just kind of see what you find. I love the fact that when someone pops out at me, I go to their page and it's like, without even knowing it, they love Jesus, they love baseball, they love fitness. You know what I mean? So it's like you do attract these people. Your eye at least finds them. And you have all these similarities and you haven't even used a hashtag yet. So, okay, here we go. We're going to spend like 6 minutes. Go ahead and round it out to 10-20 on this. So we're searching for locations. Let's try to get 5 real quick on this, and then there's some other stuff we can do on IG. Okay, this is a dude, but he looks fun. Cute. Okay, so here, follow, right? Like the past 3 pictures, if you really like them. If not, don't force it. They ain't your people. And then comment on the most recent one. This is where it's just like, okay, let's do it. You are stunning. You are stunning in that color. It's true. I can't say something that's not actually true. But would I randomly seek out strangers to compliment? Probably not. But is it good for the soul? Most likely. Okay. Okay, you're fun. My most favorite thing to do is laugh. If you're making me laugh, I like you. Mm-hmm. Okay, I have a thought here. Have you guys been getting those calls where it's like, hey, Lindsay, sorry I missed you. I just wanted to talk to you about that $200,000 business loan you were talking about. Hey, don't worry, I can call you back. Okay, I'm like, what? I don't know you. I'm not doing a business loan. But she called me by name. She acted like I was expecting the call. She was like, don't worry, I'll get you back. You know, it's like, I never asked, but okay. You know, you made it sound kind of fun. That's kind of how I talk to these people. I make it personable. Like, oh my gosh, that looks so fun. Honeymoon Island has been beautiful the past 3 days or whatever, because I've been out there. So, yeah, you know, just try to make it as thoughtful as possible. Now, I did just recently hire somebody to follow people and comment, and I do not suggest you doing that right now. I did it because I was kind of scared of doing it myself, I'll be honest. But I noticed that she doesn't put these personable things on there, and that's what I would do. So I'm just going that extra mile. Okay, so perfect. You searched locations, you added some people, did you comment? Yeah. All right, so then there's the followers of larger accounts. Same deal. You look for the people that stick out to you. But to be honest, I was like scrolling a long time. I felt like it was a time suck. That may be working for people. So we're going to combine the next 2, which is I much prefer to search a hashtag that's like relevant to me and pick up my people out that way. So if we can just spend like 5 more minutes on that by either searching a hashtag that's relevant to you, picking out your 5 people, or the larger accounts way. Okay, and the way you can do your hashtags, like, what is my hashtag? Start typing them in under tags. Like, I've been looking under Motherhood Rising lately, and it's been coming up with some good stuff, but then there's related ones underneath that you can also jot down to add to your list or to start searching. But Motherhood Rising, just my people use that hashtag. I don't know why, but I like it. I usually look for their fashion, the way they're carrying their babies. Okay. This girl works from home. I like what she said. So she may not be my person, but I may use her post as glean some inspiration from it. Also, I see who they're following. I don't know if this is a good thing to do or not, but if they're following like my entire Beachbody team and Carl is just like, they're probably a coach. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. She is perfection. So also when you see somebody that you like and you want to kind of remember to build that connection with them, just that remember that little flag. You can flag it and then add it to a collection of like dream team or build a relationship with. I really need a timer because I'm like losing track of what time I'm saying we'll do things till. You're cute. Sweet. What I'm looking at also is like these people have like 1,000 followers, but they're getting like 400 likes and stuff. Could be that they have a loyal following. Could be that they're paying for stuff. I don't know. This is so beautiful. Okay. Okay. So did you guys get some people on IG? Did you flag them? You ready to move on? Okay. Do you guys notice how like expanding your network with the comments and stuff kind of flows right into building relationships and making connections? It's like it's already just kind of doing that. I noticed that when I was mapping out this power hour. So it's like, okay, well, let's continue building relationships. All right. So this kind of is applicable to Facebook and IG. We're going to talk to 10 people in 10 minutes here. And here's like kind of an idea. Comments on posts. So people that have commented on something that you've posted about. And remember, no one's got anything to talk to you about unless you're putting it out there, okay? We have to be talking about our health and fitness. We have to talk about the Beachbody opportunity, coaching opportunity, and, whatever we are focusing on, either a couples challenge for Lyft or 2B mindset, whatever it is. But comments on posts, you could say something as simple as, hey, girl, and I pulled these from my amazing team, my coaches, my girls that are working. Hey, girl, thanks so much for the love on my post today. It's always so scary to post before and now pictures. Are you on your fitness journey too? So simple, right? You're thanking them. You're just kind of being real. It's really uncomfortable, so thank you. Are you on your health and fitness journey too? So go to your most recent post that you've made. Look through. See if anybody's there, anybody's interested. And we'll take 4 minutes to do that because we got other things to do here. Okay, so right before this, I just threw up an old transformation just to give me something to do on this call with you guys. So I'm going to be going through that.
I have a question. Can you hear me? Hello? Oh, cool. I have a question. Is anyone running into, speaking of Linktree, So every single person I like or comment on, it says link not allowed. It looks like your profile contains a link that is not allowed. Are you guys running into that?
Yeah, my Instagram has really been messing with me today. Wouldn't even let me post any content.
Weird.
Okay, so I'm not alone on that.
Right. I'm like, I can't comment on anyone's pictures.
I literally posted my Instagram post today and I saw my picture, but my writing wasn't underneath it. So then I went and I refreshed. I was like, I put words in that. And so then I deleted it and I reposted it. Yeah, and it said that to me. It said that my content, like I got something happened.
Yeah, I just deleted my link tree for now and everything worked again. So I figure it's whatever they're trying to work on and then just put it back on when they figure it out.
Okay, perfect.
Because the second I deleted it, I could start liking people's stuff again.
Okay.
Well, me too, but now I'm blocked again.
Oh, really?
So I tried to like something. It said you got a file that you need to erase. So I went and erased it after a little bit of research. And then I was able to do stuff again. And then I just tried to comment back to somebody and it said blocked.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Anyone else? That's okay. So they may be, since they're changing things, is anyone being able to successfully communicate on IG right now? Or is it like nationwide? Yeah, you are. Darn. All right. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. I think that one stayed. I can't comment. So that's a problem for this power hour for sure. Okay. Well, you guys who can keep talking with people who have commented on your stuff.
we can just double up with Facebook. How about that?
Good. Thanks, Jessica. Okay, so sending a message or commenting back. There's always, you can never lose with a compliment. I know when I'm offering this business, I always lead with genuine compliments that I feel. Okay, so I was going to spend some time just like commenting on posts on Facebook and Instagram, but we're also going to visit our stories. Oh, that's so sweet. I wish I could comment. This is so sweet. Okay, I'm going to have to revisit these people. Okay. So I run into the same problem with views on my stories because I've been a coach for so long, got a lot of coach friends. So I do have to do, in order to, because I used to look, it's like I get anywhere from 1,200 to 1,500 views, and it's like I could spend my whole power hour scrolling through finding people, but what works for me best is just the poll option. And even then, you have coaches answering. So I'll just send something like, let me go to my messages. Hey, love, did you mean to click yes on my poll? I know sometimes it's hit or miss because she had before messaged me that she accidentally clicked yes when she meant no or something like that. She was like, I did. I'm like, oh, yay. So I see that you follow a few Beachbody peeps. Do you currently have a coach? Because I don't want to start this whole conversation with somebody who's already a coach, right? Or I would say something like, thanks so much for playing I saw that you commented on my poll. Are you actually interested in the couples challenge? You know, you're asking questions to get to the answer. She says, I definitely like more information. Awesome. Here's where I wish I would have had something typed out already. We'll go to 10:35 on this. I don't know how you guys feel about mentioning our products or whatever. I'm loud and proud, so I'm not really one of the curiosity marketing people. I love Beachbody. I love what it's done for my life, so I just kind of go there. So she says, I definitely like more information. I said, awesome. Well, basically, it's an 8-week challenge with our spouses. We'll be competing against other couples for, prizes and the best transformation. Do you currently use any Beachbody products? I want to know. I want to find out. She already drinking Shakeology. Has she ever used any? That would be my next question. But always end with a question. You guys know that though, right? So someone asked me, because I posted my original transformation, they asked what programs I used for it. I'm going to answer, and then I'm going to say, have you ever used any of those? Let's see, which ones have you used? Okay, so I was just replying to messages from my stories, but you could, if you don't have any messages, just the swipe up, see who's viewed it. Depending on, how you find out if they're a coach or not, you could say something like, hey girl, thanks so much for watching my stories and giving me all the love on my post. Being a coach can be scary sometimes, sharing my journey, but I'm just glad to have a following girls like you who have my back. I'd love to know what people want to see more of. Are you watching for workouts, food, business, or you just think I'm super funny? I love that girl. She signed 5 coaches in the past 3 days. Okay, so I'm taking scripts from people who are doing work on my team, and she shows up unapologetically. Here's what I've noticed lately, y'all. Now, Facebook, I feel like you kind of have to be careful. You don't want to be too salesy. You don't want to talk about things too much. I feel like anything goes on IG. Maybe I'm wrong, but people are there to buy. People are there to sell. People are there to be in your face. I'm bold on Instagram. So try some of this stuff out. Know what you love. Know that you want to connect people to what you love. Know that this could be awesome for them. Share boldly. Okay, so Cold market connections. This is under building relationships, AKA making connections. Search your relevant hashtags. Do the whole thing where you love bomb first. You go and tell them you like on their stuff. You comment. You compliment. So here's the nice equation for a good conversation. When you comment, you can say, oh my gosh, so cute. I give a compliment. I love that color on you. Ask a question. Where'd you get it? Okay, you're starting a conversation, right? So those could be any cold market person that you find with your hashtags, or maybe there's some stranger that's on your page. But let's take 4 minutes to send messages to the people that watch your story with the hey girls. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for the support. This is kind of uncomfortable sometimes, so it's nice to have people have my back. Ask them what they're following you for, what they want to see more of. You can do polls. I saw Brittany Leggett, who's brilliant, she did like 4 back-to-back polls, like, do you want to see food or this, and then that or that, and just like asked a bunch of questions and got some answers so she can start delivering, right? I'm going to keep talking here as you work. I hope that's okay. Let's not forget, when we get so into social media, that we have a contact list of people we already know, like, love, trust, want to get to know. That's your list that you need to have 50 people always, right? And you maybe add to them from your social media, but it's not all about finding strangers on Instagram. You have people already in your life. So people from your contact list, I'll just tell you a little bit how I met this girl. I went to a birthday party for a 4-year-old, and I saw this girl trying to get a cute picture with her family, and I saw the husband over there talking, and I saw her trying to take a selfie with her daughter, and I'm like, that husband could offer, but they usually don't, right? So I saw a need, and I went over there, and I know how important pictures are, right? Because of what we do for a living. So I just said, hey girl, can I take that picture of you guys? We talked the rest of the birthday party. They were complete strangers. I knew I would love to work with her one day. So I kind of just put her in my dream team, on my list. And sure enough, I posted about a sneak peek the other day, and her husband tagged her on it. So I said, hey love, this is, making connection with someone already on your contact list. I saw that Jason tagged you in my post the other day, but before I added you to the group, I wanted to see if that's what you'd like. It's just an informational group about what I do with Beachbody. No pressure or anything, but you kind of are my ideal person. You're a Christian, you're tall, you're personable, you're beautiful, you love to laugh. I hope you're doing well. XO. Lots of compliments. I straight up told her, you're like the perfect person I want to work with. I can't imagine being offended by that. Now, if someone said, hey, I've got this amazing business and the products are awesome and I really think you'd be great, that's one thing. But if you tell me why you think I'm going to be great, it's a whole nother. It gets very personal. And even if you don't want to do it, you're still flattered. Okay, so let me go back to that and tell you how that ended. Or developed, should I say. She said, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I didn't see the invite. Yay, I'm so excited. I saw you were a part of a Pinterest thing, and I thought it was so cool. Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about. But okay. She said, you're like my dream person to work for, she said, but she needs to know that's with and be a part of in life. Your inspiration in life inspires me. So it's like, awesome. Like, we're match made in heaven here. Okay, so then I kind of flipped the script on her and invited her and her husband to join a couples challenge with us. So I kind of moved a little too weird right there, but I'll fix it. Because originally we were talking about coaching, and then I'm like, there's just also this couples challenge, maybe threw too much information at her. But I will ease back in on that with my follow-ups, right? Okay, so you can use this time to also check in with your coaches, because I know a lot of people are like, I don't do that during my power hour. But I want you to be able to be effective in the rest of your life and, spend more time with your family. So get as much done now as we can. And I know that for me, it's more than 1 hour. For most of you, it probably is too. But I'm checking with the coaches. I have success pods going on. There's threads on Messenger, and I pop in there. Maybe I encourage them. Maybe I ask what they're working on today, if there's anything I can do to help. And then check into your challenge groups as well. Maybe you have an inspirational quote or a funny meme that you want to share or something just to brighten everybody's day. So we'll go to 10:45 on that. And we better hurry. So someone messaged back about the Are You a Coach Too? And she works with a personal growth company, so she probably is looking for clients herself. Good job, Teresa. I know you're on here. I'm checking with my success pods, and they're on the Power Hour. Good job. Okay, I'm going to pop into my big team group and just say, I hope you're getting super uncomfortable today, spreading your passion for what you're working for, because that's what I'm doing here. So maybe you guys have like some memes stored up for your challenge group. I do not. So seeking one out right now. I'm going to revisit that so we can move on. In the trenches with you. Ain't that the truth? Okay. All right. Let's move on to the most important and most uncomfortable, right? Inviting. To what? You know, we always need to have something that we're inviting to a sneak peek of the coaching opportunity. You don't got to go it alone. Team up with some people. Maybe your upline host once a month. Maybe you and some other people want to, oh, hey, cutie girl on the couch, watching mama work. That's awesome. Yeah. Role model. Maybe you want to team up with some other coaches and take it upon yourself, step outside your comfort zone, grow a little bit, host them. Always have something to be inviting to. Y'all, I'm a very traditional network marketing kind of girl. I like to get on the phone with people. I think it's much more effective and time saving, but I can't teach you guys that here because there's multiple uplines, right? But, if you are interested in doing something like that, study Eric Worre with GoPro, get over your dang self with Romy, Nude Sat, or whatever. Make this your own because it is your business, your legacy. All right. If being on social media, it makes you feel disconnected, get on the phone. My business revolutionized this year when I started hosting 3-way connect calls for my team. And I hope no other coach on here is like, stop it, Lindsay. But seriously, I was saying the things every day that I needed to hear myself about how awesome this business model is. So, I don't know where I was going with that, but start doing what you find joy in this business. Okay. Oh, I said I'm traditional network because, okay, here's where I was going with that. Okay. Invite to a sneak peek. Invite for someone to watch a video. It's either one that you've made, but I'll tell you right now, Brooke Lipoff made an amazing overview of this business and what it takes. So you could actually be inviting someone to watch that video. And then, like I said, invite to a challenge group. Okay. So, on stories, I'm just like, look, I'm getting right to it. I'm not wasting anybody's time here. So if someone's watching my stuff, I just say, hey, thanks for watching my stories. I decide I'm going for it. And I'm neither talking about my health and fitness or my business because I talk about both, going all in. Are you interested in joining me on this crazy fun journey? Or are you just being sweet and supportive? When I first decided that I was going to start writing that, I was like, that feels so cheesy to me. But people respond to it. So, okay, whatever works, right? Hey, girl, I saw you voted on my poll. Are you interested in joining the couples challenge? I mean, that's a pretty straightforward invite. A sneak peek to watch a video. And guys, I know that could seem daunting. Don't let not having a good video keep you from doing this. Either make one or use one. I'm telling you, the one from Brooke Lipoff is good. I think it's like everything you need to know about coaching or something like that. I took this from one of my awesome coaches. Hey, girl, I'm not sure if you know or not, but I'm an online health and fitness coach, and I host online fitness challenges. I'm always looking to add fun and energetic girls to my team, and you are adorable. I don't know if it's something that you'd be interested in or not, but I'd love to talk to you about what I do. You could say, I'm hosting a little informational group on Facebook. Would you like to be added? Or would you like to get on the phone sometime? There's my network marketing coming out. Or maybe watch a little video. Okay, I typically like to get on the phone to even ask that. But, people are in a social, a typing, texting world. And I have a lot of people say, no, I'd rather text. I'm like, okay. Well, let's go. Some people rather talk on the phone, and that works. I find when I can get on the phone with somebody, or at least face-to-face in the Zoom, I get to the end game much quicker. And I know people don't like the word close, but I'm able to seal the deal, right? Because people can hear me and see my passion. Okay. Invites. Cold market connections. Now, I took this from one of my top coaches on my team. She is the boldest person I know. She doesn't care what anybody thinks, and that serves her. I think at one point she was like the second fastest growing team coach in the network. Okay. Hey, Lisa, I found you on #SingleMomLife. Your kids are adorable. I'm a recent single mom, and looks like we have a lot in common. I have a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. How old are your kids? Do you work from outside the home at all? So they reply, right? And she just gets straight to it. Would you ever be interested in another stream of income from home? I have my own business, and I work with a team of mamas working from home, being full-time moms with part-time and full-time incomes. Just seeing your energy on your page, I think you'd be awesome at it. Would you like to chat more about the opportunity? Some of you, this may not be your deal. Some of you coaches that are hosting with me, that may not be the way you train your team. But I just have to put it out there because my team finds success with it. And it may seem too forward. I will tell you this, because I know we're in a relationship building business. A lot of that comes on the back end. The whole forming thing, I think we've misunderstood for quite a while. The family, occupation, recreation, deliver the message. That's meant to be done in a conversation. Let's just say at the grocery store and waiting in line. When it's done over a period of weeks and then you finally get to your message, sometimes it feels like a bait and switch. Sometimes it's like, did they even really care about my family? I much prefer just to say, girl, you're awesome. Your family's cute. I love what I do. I think you'd love what I do. Would you be interested in hearing about it? To me, a straightforward invite to talk to me or to watch something is much more my style. It's much more effective. It seems more authentic to me. Okay, but we're all different here, right? So think about how you can marry the two ideals or how you can implement some new strategies. All right. So with doing all of that today and days past, right, we got some follow-ups to do, huh? We're going to do 4 more minutes on inviting. Almost forgot that we actually had to do the work. See, that's the problem with talking. Okay. Let me see if there's any questions while you guys are doing it. Do you get on the phone or send a video? I do both, Alyssa. I do both depending on what people want. I much prefer the phone because I feel like I can do it in 4 minutes. Hey, Seisha, my biggest fear is that I ain't telling you nothing that's helpful because people are so talented and smart. And I have always said I'm not smart, but I got more passion and desire than most people. Do you have any tips for wrapping up a phone call? Oh, yes. Okay, I see where it says. She says, I feel like it takes way too long. Hey, girl, I am in a hurry. I know you're busy. I'm busy. I got like 4 minutes here. But I just had to tell you I'm super excited about it. Okay, so tell them a little bit about what you do. Really quick, tell them why you think they'd be awesome at it. And then get a video in their hand to watch. Give them something to watch. I've told corporate we need some better third-party tools. There's a lot out there, but we need some, from corporate. And then always at the end of a call, get a follow-up thing, whatever it's. So if they're going to watch the video, hey, if you watch that video tonight, can I check on you? If you watch it around 8, it's like 5 minutes long, can I check on you like 8:06? Let me check back with you. Always get another time. Or if they need to talk to their husband, why don't you talk to your husband tonight, and are you free tomorrow at 12 or 3? Give them 2 things to choose from. Not are you free, yes or no, but are you free at 3 or 6? You know what I'm saying? Okay. I know this is kind of out there. It's like, whoa, we're talking about being amazing at social media, but there's more than one way to build a business. Okay. I built my business at Panera's and Starbucks in the beginning. I met people. I did shaking chairs at my home. That's the way I did things. So when everything got really social media focused, I got deer in headlights. I didn't know how to do it, but I just found that mixing both is the way that works for me, because you can obviously reach way more people on social media and it takes way less time, but you have to put in some of that person-to-person stuff if that's what gives you joy, and it's what gives me joy. The word vomit struggle is so real. Yeah. 3 sentences. Develop your elevator speech of what we do, what you do, and why you love it. Leave them wanting more. So your baby is crying and gotta go. Oh, Brooke Lipoff. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I know there's a way to save this chat. I feel like I need to do that so I can help you. GoPro and Get Over Your Dang Self. Those are both of the ones that we just need to be fluent in. Okay. I just talked a lot. Let's do the follow-up. Just talk about some follow-ups. Okay. Go to your tracker, wherever you're storing these people. If you haven't quite gotten to a streak type situation, which is in the works for me, it's probably in the notes section of your phone. Messenger, which I know we're not supposed to do that, but guilty. So who are you following up with today? Are they people that they were once interested and now they disappeared? Are they people that answered a poll in the past? Are they people that have watched a video that you've sent? You'll get there. Maybe they were in a sneak peek. I know I have 3 people from a sneak peek that haven't said anything to me since. So I'm going to follow up with them. Be kind of time sensitive and revisit what they were originally interested in. Let me give you an example. Those are 2 different things. Hey, Melody, I know that you wanted to check out the sneak peek because you love Beachbody products and you thought it might be something that you would like to get into. So yeah, how I revisited what she was originally interested in. She's like, I love Beachbody. Maybe I'd like the coaching thing. So I know that you said that you might be interested in. Have you given it any more thought or have any more questions? I'm going to send that to her after this. So maybe a time-sensitive example would be like, hey, Sarah, I just wanted to circle back and see what you and Brian thought of the couples challenge. I'd love for you guys to do it with me. I need some solid yeses by the 16th. We got to get you ordered up. Do you have any questions about committing? That's truth, because everyone's got to order by the 16th in order to start on the 23rd. So giving it like some time-sensitive urgency, right? So just, I guess, for the last 4 minutes, following up with people. Always, 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 when you're struggling with the script, guys, and scripts, I fought them long and hard for a while because I wanted to be authentic. Use it for a guideline, make it your own. How do you talk? How do you want to be talked to? What were you interested in? Whenever someone's fumbling in Beachbody, I always ask them, what did you see or hear to make you message your coach? Do that. Do that. People sign up and then they're like, but wait, now what do I do? It's like, do exactly what I did to get you. And then I can't remember who said it, but first month you want to help 3 people get started the same way you guys started, the same pack. I'm doing this, do it with me kind of thing. Follow up with confidence because you know that you have something that will, if they do it, change their life for the better. We all need good health. In order to have a victorious life, we all need money. What we have is a great marriage of the 2. We have community. All right. Linktree is contacting them. Sorry we couldn't use Instagram today. I'm going to save that chat. Does anyone, I know people are following up and I want you to, but it's kind of weird to end in silence. So does anyone want to unmute, have any questions? I mean, I'll do my best to answer. I don't know everything, but. Does everyone feel like they've been productive since we started this? Yeah? I know I've done more in the past 2 weeks than I've done in probably 4 years. You know what I mean? I started with just massive imperfect action, and then I slowed down and stopped doing the daily things. And then, of course, my business slowed down. Meet this business with enthusiasm, passion, belief, desire. It will build. You've got to be so passionate that people are like, duh, right? Duh, yeah, I'll do that with you. You look like you're having a ton of fun. You're welcome, Kristen. More focused, excited, organized, right? Your engine makes me so excited. Start chatting. Yes, you are trying to, not trying, you doing. You're building a team of people that.
I have a question on your invite. When you send the invites to like coaching or whatever, if you don't have like, because a lot of us don't have thousands of people filling out our poll options.
Right.
So we're inviting the people who are like watching that particular story, like if they stayed all the way through. Does that make sense? Because sometimes it's like, well, I don't know that you want to join my team, but.
Oh. Well, just assume that they do. But yeah, you could say, Carol, I noticed that you watched my entire story. Thank you so much for the support. Were you just being sweet? Or are you interested in doing
something? I actually hear you. I'm so sorry.
You can hear me? Could anyone else?
I had my speakers. Can you?
Oh, okay.
Wait, can you say that again? I am so sorry.
Don't be sorry. What would I say again? Just kidding. Okay, so they watched the whole story. So you say, hey girl, I've noticed that you watched my entire story. Thank you so much for the support. Just curious, were you being super sweet, or are you interested in starting this too? Are you already on your health and fitness journey, or you need some support? You know, anything, just assume that everybody's so in love with what you're doing. Honestly, just assume that they're watching for a reason. I often ask people like, okay, before I was told not to have a negative option on polls, I did. Oh, that just made sense to me. I just said, would you love to have a business wrapped around health and fitness? And it was surprising to see my following did not. So that was interesting. There was only one difference in the votes of yes and no. So that was funny. But now it's like yesterday I said, would you like the deets, talking about this Lift for Couples challenge? My options were yes, exclamation point, and I'm already committed. Turns out there's already, this shows you that I have a coach following, but there was way more already committed people. But that's great though, because it shows the other people like, oh, all these people are committed? Maybe I need to be too. So, that does work. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. I adore you all. I want nothing but massive success from you all. Look at your babies and your why every single day and dial into why you're here and build your empire. Okay? Any other last things? You got that right, Sarah. You're welcome. Thank you. Saw you in Orlando last week. Oh, Megan, thanks. Okay, go out and on your day. Oh, hey, my Carrie. I see you back there.